Hello everybody, I am Anon Moose, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last video, we continued through the case. We met Genocide Jack officially this time. And who's messaging me on Discord while I'm recording, on my phone at least? Shut up. So we met Genocide Jack officially and have finally stated everything I've been saying this whole case to prove that it couldn't have been her. And let's continue.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Cats are meowing outside my door. Actually, hold on. There is one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Yeah, finally. Where are you, mother Chihiro? What? Where is he? You fucking bail? There he is. Yeah, oh yeah, he's like, oh shit.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
That is exactly what I'm saying, Ifumi. Thank you.
Then, the reason you pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because you wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, fire!
I don't need to know what's going on. I'm good, thank you.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
In the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the
No, but I think it's because I think by that point you wouldn't have known you could have gone in the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element is bad and not... Oh, God. Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well, then good luck and have fun. Oh, God. Monokuma File 2. Okay, so it would have had to do with her time of death, I think? Wait, hang on, before this... Shit. Okay, yeah, thank God. I wanted to review it before we proceeded. The victim was Shiro Fujisaki. The time of death was estimated around 2 in the morning. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. Cause of death was a bloated head. Okay. 2 in the morning. I feel like what Makoto's leaning towards here is... How would he have known that the body was in the girls' locker room if she died at like 2 in the goddamn morning? So, wait, how do I do this again? Okay, influence gauge, concentration. I just need to... Weak spots, finding truth bullets, loading truth bullets, quick select, truth bullet flashback. Target a weak spot and hold down the left mouse. You can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. These flashback bullets will disappear as soon as you use them or switch to another truth bullet. Okay. Okay, acting weird how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room...
God, she's still losing it over there.
That's a natural reaction for any guy. The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
That's true.
So,
No,
of
we need to
course,
refute
I
that.
would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd take me with you.
Green Byakuya's coming. I realize there's a clear contradiction there. Because it doesn't make any sense how he could have known before we'd even found it. Okay, I need to make that contradiction clear. Oh, thanks. He actually, like...
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird...
Before we found the body.
If you're presented
And I guess
with
that
the
would be it?
opportunity- That's a
I don't know if
natural-
it'll let me, like...
The victim was Chihiro.
Oh, was that right? Awesome! Because I wasn't sure if they would let me, like, go through and then, like, go back to it.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known
Oh,
who
well,
the
okay, I was
victim
on the right track, at least. It just, like, I hadn't actually thought about that, to be honest.
So your claim that you went to the
Again,
girls'
it's been a
locker
while.
room first
I've-
because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. We got him cornered, but he's acting like he has nothing to do with it.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must
He's
be
trying to,
more
like,
it.
intimidate you into submitting.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Yeah, it's the fact that he had the extension
Proof that
cord.
I'm the culprit, you mean?
The difference between this case and the Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Alright, so I'm gonna guess it's the extension cord. Yeah, I knew it! Alright.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Please explain
I
it.
want to kill. I use my very own special scissors.
Okay, that's
I use those
fine.
same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with...
Some kind of
some
rope.
kind of rope. Was it
Okay,
not?
no, that's fine.
That's right. It absolutely was.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope.
No!
before in my
Oh,
life.
shit!
Obviously, somebody else must have had
It
it.
hidden away somewhere.
Okay, at least it didn't, like... So I gotta destroy friggin' a thing now.
When I want to kill, and I use those same
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope.
That's right. It absolutely.
Then there must be something very...
Hey, Byakuya,
Alright, here we go.
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously,
God
somebody
fucking
else
damn
must
it!
have
had it hidden away somewhere.
Okay, okay.
What? The difference between
So I gotta time that shit.
I want to kill, and I use those same
But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right. It absolutely.
Then there must be
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from?
Alright,
huh?
let's
I've
try and hit it
never
before
seen
the
that rope
thing gets
before in
there.
my-
Yes!
No, it's wrong.
Alright, sorry that took a few tries.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya,
Sorry,
you've
worked a little
used the
bit.
extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time
Is no longer there.
went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who
Ah, I see. So it might have been somebody else. Although nobody else is really acting suspicious, so I'm genuinely kind of torn on who it could be then.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath.
But, because the thing is, if it was anyone else, then that brings us back to how would they have known about the Genocide Jack situation?
What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean, can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. The scene of the crime.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no
I could murder someone in my house and take them to Africa. That has nothing to do.
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you.
Yeah, so I feel like it is him. He's just trying to drive us to actually solve the case, because he's been reading a lot of murder novels. So it's less he doesn't want to get caught per se, and more if he does get caught, he wants it to be impressive. So I'm gonna go with that because again, I really can't think of who else it could possibly be.
I believe I do.
Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya had been so confident up till now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys and girls' locker room. Well, both the carpet was, but I think in this case he wants me to present the posters.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a
This is kind of like conjecture, but I get it. It's a video game.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not the stain that was scrubbed away. It was moved. Yeah, and it'd be the rug.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other.
Certainly plausible.
Certainly plausible. Don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm a little stuck on.
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question.
Yeah, I mean, I did present, I'm going to be blunt about it at this point, I did present that theory before that Chihiro might be trans, but I don't know if anyone knew that
Then
yet.
how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms,
You have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reading device.
but Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get in.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Oh?
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Well, let's find out if Chihiro could have really gotten into the boys' locker room somehow in the next video. See you guys then.